Hi, my name is Letabo Kaulana, and I was part of the experiential work that I had to do for my professional skills summative assignment. I got to work at Motion Sense HD, which is a radio station slash webcast. I got to work there, part of the 9 to 12 team. I was part of the production team as well as a co host on the show. There's a lot that I got to learn about myself, about the work environment, and about professionalism. I had a lot of things I got to see about myself that I didn't know. And there's a lot of weaknesses as well as strengths that I got to know about myself. One of the weaknesses, though, was that I do have a problem with problem solving. Can be a bit impulsive as well, and I can act off of emotions. And most of the time, not even sometimes, that does not work the best, because if you act off of your emotions, you might end off acting irrationally, which is something that I encountered within my 2 weeks when I had to fix a problem that I initially had with my coworker. I could have fixed that problem much, much better, but because I acted off of emotions and I acted impulsively, it did come off as unprofessional and it wasn't communicated properly. And that's something I got to learn about myself, with which now I'm aware of and I'm able to work around. I got to also learn a bit more about the environment of a work environment and how to go about navigating around different work environments. As I was in a radio station, it is not quite the same as a normal 9 to 5 job, where there are kind of stricter restrictions as to how to dress, how to look, and what to do. Whereas in a radio station is more of a creative space where you are not told how to dress and how to look. So it was quite easy for me to then no longer try and tackle any situation that I got through or went through in this environment as professionally as I should. And I learned that regardless of how casual the environment was, I needed to remember that this was work at the end of the day. And I needed to remember that everything that I did, I had to tackle professionally. The last thing is the biggest thing that I took from being a part of this experiential work at Motion Sense HD is that you're only as good as your last job. Being on radio can be very demanding, and sometimes you might end up slacking, thinking, I had a great show yesterday, I can maybe slack a bit today and not do as much. But I've learned that on radio or in any place actually, you are only as good as your last job. So consistency is key. And that's the biggest thing that I took from having to be at Motion Sense and be part of this experiential work.